My child, I know you are busy, but I desire your attention towards this message for at least 5 minutes. My child, I often see that your heart produces insecurities. And those insecurities are often born from hurtful things others have said about you or lies the enemy tells you, but they grow only when you decide to nurture them. As a child of God, you don't have to live under the storm clouds of insecurity. I created you with intentionality. Before your first breath, before your first word, I already knew you fully, completely, lovingly. I crafted every detail of your being. Nothing about you is accidental. You were designed by divine wisdom, knit together by hands that never err. So why then, beloved, do you allow the words of broken people to outweigh the voice of the one who made you whole? Do you not know how precious you are to me? Every strand of your hair is numbered. Every tear you have cried is recorded by me. When others overlooked you, I beheld you. When you felt invisible, I drew near. I do not measure you by your mistakes, nor by the achievements the world esteems. I measure you by the love I poured into forming you, by the purpose I instilled deep in your bones, and by the beauty that resides in your spirit, the beauty that reflects me. The enemy is clever. He whispers doubt into the ears of those who do not anchor themselves in truth. He distorts your image with fear and comparison, convincing you that you are not enough. But you must remember he is a liar. He fears what you carry. He knows that if you ever truly believed who you are in me, he would lose the foothold he's tried so hard to gain. You are not what you feel on your worst days. You are not the sum of your failures. You are not the label someone angrily placed on you when they themselves were hurting. You are my child, born of my spirit, shaped in my image, redeemed by my Son. Your worth is not negotiable. It is sealed by the blood of Jesus. Even when you doubt yourself, I do not doubt you. When your hands tremble, I steady them. When your voice falters, I hear the cry behind the silence. When your heart grows weary, I cradle it within my own. I am not watching from a distance. I am with you in every breath, in every step, in every moment you've ever felt alone. You think your imperfections disqualify you, but I use what the world considers weak to demonstrate my strength. My grace is not only sufficient, it is abundant. My power is made perfect in your weakness, not in your pride or performance. Come to me as you are, without the mask, without the armor. I know the real you, and I love you more deeply than you have dared to imagine. You seek validation from those who can never give what only I can provide. You crave affirmation from broken vessels, forgetting that you have the approval of the King of all creation. What could be more secure than that? My child, you must begin to build your identity upon the foundation that never shakes my word, my promises, my heart for you. Do not let your past define your future. I am the one who makes all things new. The ashes you carry, I can exchange for beauty. The wounds you hide, I can heal. The regrets that haunt you, I can redeem. Nothing is too damaged for my restoration. No story is too tangled for my authorship. I am the God who sees the end from the beginning. And I call you victorious before you even take the first step. Yes, you will face trials. The world you live in is broken, but I have not left you defenseless. I have given you armor not of this world and weapons that are mighty through me. When you are clothed in truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, and my word, no lie can stand. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Not because you are strong, but because I fight for you. I see when you look in the mirror and feel like you fall short. I see the way you compare yourself to others, measuring your value against an illusion. But my child, there is no one like you. You were not created to be a copy. You are an original hand signed by the master artist. Do not despise what I have made holy. Do not reject what I have set apart. Nim, you often pray for me to take away your weaknesses. But I invite you instead to bring them to me. Let me transform them. Let me show you how I can use even your lowest points as platforms for my glory. Your scars are not shameful. They are testimonies. They speak of survival, redemption, and my unwavering presence. The world will always offer you shifting sands. It will try to tell you who you should be, how you should look, what you should achieve. But I offer you a rock. I offer you peace that does not depend on circumstances. Joy that is not diminished by struggle. An identity that cannot be stolen. You belong to me. That is enough, more than enough. The moments when you feel forgotten, remember I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. The times you feel like giving up, remember I never grow weary. The times you feel like love is far away, remember nothing can separate you from my love. Neither height nor depth, neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, nor anything else in all creation. Do not fear your calling. Do not fear the greatness I've placed within you. It is not arrogance to walk boldly in what I've assigned you. It is obedience. And your obedience, even in small steps, is a fragrant offering to me. I delight in your yes. I rejoice in your trust. Even when it's hard, even when it's messy, even when your voice quivers, I am proud of you. I am not waiting for you to become perfect. I love you now. I loved you yesterday. I will love you tomorrow. I love you when you pray and when you forget. I love you when you worship and when you doubt. I love you in the silence, in the struggle. In the moments you wonder if I'm even near. I am always the thoughts that torment you in the night. I want you to bring them to me. Lay them down. I know the burdens you carry and how heavy they become. You were never meant to carry them alone. Cast your cares upon me, for I care for you, not just casually, but with a depth beyond human comprehension. Let me speak truth over you now. You are chosen. You are not an accident. You are not too far gone. You are not unloved. You are not forgotten. You are not worthless. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly who I intended when I breathed life into you. You think you have to earn my love, but it was never something to be earned. It is a gift. And I do not give and take it away. My love is steadfast. It anchors you when you drift. It pursues you when you run. It shelters you when the storm rages. It covers you when shame tries to drown you. When you open your heart to me, even the broken, fragile, afraid parts, I will not turn away. I will enter in with healing in my hands, with light for your darkness, with peace for your chaos. I will not rush you. I will sit with you in the silence. I will walk with you in the valley. I will wait with you in the waiting. I am not impatient with your process. My plans for you are still intact. No detour you've taken has voided my promises. The dreams I placed inside you were not illusions. They were glimpses of destiny. I know it's hard to believe sometimes. I know the delays can be discouraging, but my timing is perfect. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Every season is purpose, even the quiet ones. Lift your eyes, child. Stop gazing at your feet as though you walk alone. Look up. I am there. I have always been. You are surrounded by my goodness. Even when the fog blurs your vision, you are held by my hands. Even when you feel like falling, you are led by my spirit. Even when you can't hear me clearly, I am not absent. I am closer than your breath. You do not have to pretend with me. Bring your questions, your doubts, your confusion. I do not shy away from your humanity. I entered it myself so that I could redeem every piece. Your pain does not intimidate me. Your wounds do not disgust me. I bore them on my back so you could be free. You are free, child. Free from condemnation. Free from fear. Free from the cycle of striving. Free from the prison of people-pleasing. Free from shame. Free from the identity the world tried to force upon you. Whom the sun sets free is free indeed. And that freedom is your inheritance. You were born for such a time as this. You were created to shine not with a borrowed light, but with the light I placed within you. Arise. Be who I've called you to be. The world needs your voice, your story, your light. Do not shrink back. Do not silence yourself out of fear. You are anointed for impact. You are called for influence, not in pride, but in humility, clothed with my spirit. You are not invisible to me. Every whispered prayer, every act of kindness, every tear, every sacrifice, I see it all. And nothing you do for me is ever wasted. It echoes in eternity. So do not grow weary in doing good. The harvest is coming. The breakthrough is closer than you know. Keep your eyes on me. Let me heal what others broke. Let me be the father your heart has longed for. Let me fill the voids you've tried to fill with fleeting things. I am not distant. I am not angry. I am love pure, holy, and unstoppable. My love does not change like shifting shadows. It is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Yes, my beloved child, I will continue to speak, for my voice does not grow weary and my heart never runs out of words for you. I want you to understand this deeply. My word is not just a book, not just phrases bound in ink and paper. My word is life. My word is breath. My word is a sword that pierces through confusion, a lamp that lights your path, and a fortress where you can find rest when the winds of life howl against your peace. You were never meant to live on bread alone. You were never created to depend solely on human understanding, opinions, or emotions to guide you through the storms. My word is your sustenance. It is your compass. It is your solid ground when everything else shifts beneath your feet. Every line I have spoken is living and active, sharper than any two-edged sword. It separates truth from lies, clarity from deception, light from shadow. When your heart is heavy with relational pain, when those you trusted most have let you down, when love turns into confusion, but when silence feels louder than connection, come to my word. My child, I have already spoken healing into every wound. I have already provided answers to the questions you weep over at night. My word will teach you how to forgive when you do not want to, how to love when you have run out of strength, how to walk away from bitterness that seeks to root itself in your soul. When you feel abandoned or betrayed, remember my word says I will never leave you nor forsake you. When others close the door on your heart, I stand at the door and knock. When they turn away, I draw near. I am the friend who sticks closer than a brother. My word is not theory. It is your reality when you choose to live in it. And when you wrestle in your professional life, when your work feels fruitless, when your dreams seem to slip further from reach, when you feel like you're not seen or valued, my word speaks louder than your doubt. It says, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. My child, your calling is not small in my eyes, and I have not overlooked you. I see the hours you put in, the effort, the quiet sacrifices. I see when you are misunderstood, when you are overlooked for promotion, when anxiety about provision presses down on your chest like a weight you cannot lift. My word says I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. It says you will lack no good thing when you walk uprightly. It says, promotion does not come from the east or west but from me. My word guards your heart from comparison, the thief of your peace. When others succeed and you feel left behind, my word reminds you that I have a unique race marked out just for you. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I am preparing. The delay is not denial. At his development, trust the process that I, the potter, have designed. My word trains you to remain rooted while the fruit grows unseen. Stress, anxiety, insecurity. They are real. Yes, I see them. I feel the weight of what you carry, but they are not greater than my truth. My word says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything with prayer and thanksgiving, make your requests known to me, and I will guard your heart and your mind. Did you hear that? I will guard both your emotions and your thoughts. I am not asking you to fight alone. I am offering my word as your refuge. In a world that changes its standards with every season, my word remains constant. While people will shift, opinions will alter and pressures will mount, my truth remains unshaken. Build your life on it. When the waves crash, you will not fall. Because your foundation will not be sand, but rock, my rock. Do not be intimidated by what rises against you. My word says no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It doesn't say weapons won't form, but they will not succeed. My word does not guarantee a life without struggle, but it guarantees a victory beyond the struggle. You were not created to live in defeat. You were born of incorruptible seed, my eternal word. My spirit dwells within you and my word empowers you. When you don't know what to say, my word gives you the language of heaven. When you don't know how to pray, my word shows you how to align your heart with mine. When you don't know how to fight, my word becomes your sword. Speak it aloud. Declare it. Cling to it. Let it fill your mouth, your mind, your atmosphere. It is not just a history. It is strategy. It is not just doctrine. It is direction. It is not just comfort. It is power. I spoke the world into existence by my word. And that same word dwells in you when you believe. What is it you face that is greater than the one who created all things with a breath? Let me remind you, my child, that my word has conquered kings, humbled giants, broken chains, and opened prison doors. My word made water flow from rocks and seas divide in two. My word caused dry bones to live and barren wombs to birth nations. My word raised the dead and silenced storms. What is too hard for me? When you feel overwhelmed, open my word, not just to read, but to listen. I am speaking. Every page bears my voice. Every verse holds my character. Every promise contains your breakthrough. When fear whispers, speak what I have said. When discouragement clouds your vision, let my word be the lens through which you see again. Your thoughts may wander, but my truth anchors. Your emotions may shift, but my promises remain. I do not lie. I do not forget. I do not tease you with hope only to disappoint. My word will accomplish what I send it to do. It will never return void. If I have spoken over you, it shall come to pass. Not by your might, not by your performance, but by my spirit. Do not let the enemy steal my word from your heart. He knows its power. That's why he tries to distract you, discourage you, drown you in noise. But silence the world for a moment and hear me again. My word brings peace that the world cannot give. My word is your shield, your answer, your way forward. If your relationships are falling apart, come to me. I am the restorer. I can mend what is broken beyond human repair. My word teaches you how to be patient, how to speak life instead of criticism, how to walk in humility instead of pride. My word will show you what love truly is. Not a feeling that fades, but a choice that reflects me. When you are weary from trying to hold everything together, lay it down. My word says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Not temporary relief, but deep rest for your soul. I am not asking for perfection. I am inviting you into alignment. My word is the reset button for your heart. Let me whisper again what the world has tried to drown out. You are not too broken. You are not beyond help. You are not forgotten. My word is your inheritance, and it contains everything you need for life and godliness. Not just for survival, but for flourishing, for peace and chaos, for joy and mourning, for clarity and confusion, for strength in weakness. The pressure you feel to be everything, to do everything, to have it all together. I did not place that on you. My word says, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light." Learn from me. I am gentle with you. I do not drive you. I lead you. I do not use fear to motivate you. I use love in your workplace. When things don't go your way, when you feel overlooked, my word reminds you that you work not for man, but unto me. Your diligence, your integrity, your excellence, it honors me. And I will reward you even when others do not. When you walk in my word, I open doors no one can shut. When others gossip, criticize, or slander, my word trains your tongue. It teaches you to bless and not curse, to speak with wisdom, to respond in grace. This is not weakness. It is strength. Strength forged by truth, not pride. Strength that reflects me. When you struggle with self-worth, go back to the Word. It tells you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, or that you are seated in heavenly places, or that you are a co-heir with Christ, that you are chosen royal, holy and dearly loved. Let this be the mirror you look into, not the standards of the world. My word is the medicine for your heart. When you feel emotionally sick, mentally drained, spiritually dry, drink deeply from my truth. It will revive you. It will renew your mind. It will guard your emotions. It will breathe life into places that feel dead. My child, you don't need more opinions. You need more of my word. You don't need more approval. You need my truth planted deep within you. For when it is planted, it bears fruit. It produces patience when the waiting is long. It produces hope when the darkness is thick. It produces love when resentment tries to take root. Let my word dwell in you richly, not sparingly. Not only on Sundays or when you're desperate. Let it become your daily bread. Eat it in the morning. Meditate on it at night. Hide it in your heart. Let it flow from your lips. Sing it. Speak it. Declare it. Obey it. Every answer you seek, I have already given. Every fear you fight, I have already defeated. Every promise you wait for, I am faithful to fulfill. My word is the light that leads you through the valley and the strength that lifts you to the mountain. It is your heritage, your treasure, your anchor. You don't need to be strong on your own. You need to be rooted in truth. My word is your root. It will keep you firm when the winds rage. It will hold you steady when opinions change. It will give you discernment when deception sounds like truth. It will guide you when logic fails. And I will walk with you. Every time you open my word, I am there. Every time you listen, I am speaking. Every time you yield, I am working. My word is the bridge between where you are and where I am calling you. Step onto it. Trust it. Let it carry you when you are tired. The peace you long for, the confidence you lack, the strength you crave, they all begin with my word. Do not let it sit idle. Let it be your weapon and your comfort, your fire and your stillness, your blueprint and your covering. I love you far too much to leave you defenseless. I have given you all you need. My spirit within you and my word before you. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world and in me so will you. Walk in truth, child. Live in it. Breathe it. Let it shape your relationships. Let it guide your work. Let it calm your thoughts. Let it lift your heart. Let it be enough when everything else feels uncertain. For in my word you will always find me. And in me you will always find peace. Amen. Thanks for watching, Almighty God. Subscribe for daily divine message. Click on the notification button so you don't miss out daily God message.